My favorite, just because he mentions Def Leppard. Yes, indeed. So who gives a shit about the royal wedding?
Yeah!
Right, I'm going to skip over that material completely. I am moving right along from one terminally single young man to another. Give it up for Mr. Robert Ralph.
I didn't even clap when John did that. How did you know? Oh, I'm so disappointed. So lonely. But you guys, oh, I look at all these smiling faces out in the audience. You guys look like you're having a time? I don't know. Come on, clap it up. This is a great night. It's Monday night, people. Golf claps. I'll take golf claps. That'll work too. So I was on a porn site. I know, big surprise. And you know how they have like the ads on the side of the porn site where it's like all these local women looking for a fuck buddy and they're like presenting right in front of you, and as luck would have it, they are all from Baton Rouge. Ooh. They might like throw a bone to Prairieville or Denham Springs, but who wants to make that trek to Mordor, really? I mean, they're showing us within like a 3-block radius. I don't care about those women, but just in case you weren't in the mood, they'll even have like these cool nicknames that like get you really hot and bothered, you know, like Eat My Twat or Insert Penis, you know, awesome names. There's this one though that I saw that I'm guessing was a mistake. Her name was Gushing Puss. I know, you get the Hotmail name and you just want to use it for everything, but then it gets weird in certain circumstances. I'm sure they wanted to use Gushing Pussy, but there's a 10-character limit on these usernames, and they didn't realize it when they put it in there. At least that's what I'm hoping so. It was a picture of Edward James Olmos, though. I'm not sure. I bet if you clicked on it, it was an ad of Proactive. That's more like it, yeah. But that's the way ads are these days. Have you know they're really just trying to shock you into seeing what they have? Like those anti-smoking ads. Anybody who's been on college knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like if they pass the interstate and see those Mr. Ed teeth that are smiling right back at them after they've eaten a whole box of Oreos followed by like a caramello, they're just like spitting stuff in your face. That is nothing to see in traffic, but they show it to you. It is awful. It doesn't make me want to stop smoking. It makes me want to go to the dentist. You know, the first time I saw that, I wasn't sure what I was looking at. It was like one of those 3D posters where you like had to look at it funny. I thought it was like a picket fence or maybe Lil Wayne. Oh, does he have a concert coming up? I know they're platinum. They look very nice for him. But I can't believe they do it. I saw 2 billboards that surprised the hell out of me. I might have been wrong. They only give you like 3 seconds if you're going along the interstate. But one said, "Don't monkey around when it comes to breast cancer." And it showed a picture of a woman in a jungle setting with a plush doll that looked nothing like a monkey. At best, a giraffe. I don't know. I couldn't make out what it was, but if you're going through the trouble of warning people about breast cancer, you get the money for Curious George, right? You have him doing a breast exam, guy in the old hat's yelling at him or something like that in the background. The other one that surprised me, though, was it just said, "Call your parents." Oh, so it's like an answering machine. Or God's being a little bit more lenient than usual. I mean, I've seen the ones where it's like, "Burn in hell." Oh, all I have to do is call my parents? That's great. I like those. But the one thing I don't like ads for, and I don't know if you guys are like this, if I see clothing where there's like a model showing me what I should look like wearing that, I will not buy that clothing at all. I like my clothing like I like my beer, in 6-packs, you know, completely unnumbered, and mediums. That's all it has to say. I want to have that feeling that I bought socks that Manute Bull could wear as well. You know, it's just completely discriminate. I don't care for those. I hate the underwear that are like hanging up on clothes hangers. Have you seen those? Does anybody wear that shit? Where you just, oh, you stop clapping because I'm going to make fun of it? It's those tidy whities with like that kangaroo pouch that's right in the middle of it. It makes my dork look like a gonzo nose, you know? I don't want that. Ew. No. The only ads I like are, you know, when women are dressed up in that. That's perfectly fine. I don't know how women use it. I know how I use it. I can tell you I gotten a lot of use out of the Lane Bryant subscription my previous tenant had. I don't know anybody else that would want it. I read it for the prices. I don't read it for the pictures. Yeah, that's what I do. So, my sister is getting married. My only sister's getting married. Aww.
It's not a clap situation, apparently.
No.
It's an awe situation.
Aww. I do like that. And so they had the pictures in the newspaper when that happens, which is always nice. And one of my coworkers came up to me after that happened and saw the picture and said, "Hey, do you know a Cindy Rao?" And I said, "Yeah, that's my sister." And she did this. She did a, "Really? She's so beautiful." Yeah, thanks for that backhanded compliment. I totally understand, all right? I go around telling people I look like an adorable Gary Busey, and that doesn't exactly help out too much. You laughed a little too hard at that. I don't like that very much. And it really is not good. It's an adjective you never expected to hear about that, right? That guy ages like milk. I think he was like the inspiration for the Garbage Pail Kids. That's whenever they had those pictures. Ugh. I really don't have any more other suggestions of what I look like except for Joe Simpson, Ashley, and Jessica Simpson's dad. I'll give you guys a minute to look them up on your phone. Yeah, I don't look like anybody in particular, although I have been told I would make an ugly girl. Bitch. I do like the nickname I have been given. I think this is a great nickname. Captain Indifference. Whatever. But I was wondering what my superpowers would be, but I think the best one is I am now like a bunch of women's plan B. Yeah, just like community college or the military, you know? I'll just be what's left if you can't have the best, you know? That's about how I feel. But let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh yeah. My sister, the reason she got married is she is having a baby. Thank God. So my mom can get off my back about that sort of thing and stop calling my pets her grandkids, which is stupid. But what's really bad is the nagging. I just keep getting that crap. I don't know if any of you guys get that a lot, but I just get a lot of that stupid nagging. I got tired of it one time. I said, "Oh, you know what? It's funny you said that because I knocked up a hooker last week." And without batting an eye, she said, and I swear this is true, "That's okay, as long as she wasn't black." Oh, how sweet.
Whoa.
Hey, give her 10 years and she won't even care if she's Jewish, okay? That's all I have to say. That's my time, folks. Thank you very much. Let's give it for Susie.
Who knows how to turn a mic off? Robert, you can't be anyone's plan B. How can you be anyone's plan B? You gotta shag a girl without a condom or have a ripping situation first.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I the only one that honestly knows what plan B is?
No.
No, okay, all the girls are like, no, I've never used it before in my life. Anyway, moving on. Give it up for your next comedian, Mr. Mr. Trey Bagby.
Thank you, Susie, for getting all choked up about announcing me. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, what's going on? How's everybody freaking doing tonight? I have a big penis. I'm so happy. I finally got that confirmed. By having sex with enough women, finally, I have a big penis, so half the battle. I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a small penis in here, apparently, and they don't know what I'm talking about at all. Okay, you can't look tough talking shit while sipping your drink at the same time. I want you to really make sure that you're not sipping a drink, guys, next time you're talking shit, all right? You just can't do that. You can't look at somebody and be like, "Hey, man, fuck you." I'm really mad because Natalie Portman's pregnant. That sucks. What's worse is she got impregnated by a ballet instructor. Every guy in here should feel a little bit emasculated right now after hearing that sentence. She got impregnated because guys aren't talking about they don't talk about hooking up with hot famous celebrities and then saying shit like, oh man, I could totally get Natalie Portman. Dude, what do you think you are, some kind of ballet instructor? Guess you're right. Guess you're right. Man, my favorite sport, I love sports. My favorite sport in the entire world, is fucking.
Yes. Just me.
Nobody likes fucking. This is great.
Just me.
Oh, Ustream. Where is it? My favorite sport in the entire world is fucking. And fuck is a sport because it's the best sport because everybody's supposed to win. Alright? And if you don't think that, if you just think to yourself like, oh man, fuck that, I just really want to get mine, then you will retire from that sport a lot sooner than what you want to. Okay? And nobody's going to come to that press conference, I promise. Okay? Not even your friends. Because they'll be fucking. Alright? Things are weird now, man. I can't appreciate anything as much as I used to back in the day. I really wish I could be a little kid sometimes. Just everything was so much simpler back then. Because just think about the simple stuff like being able to touch a girl's boob. Anytime a guy, when you were a little kid, you got to touch a girl's boob, you're like, oh man, that's great. Awesome, I'm touching a girl's boob. Success, mission accomplished. Now if you touch a girl's boob, you're like, oh, phase 1 complete. Moving on to phase 2. Man, what else was I going to say? Oh, man. Hold on. Okay. After having some sex with this girl one time, I got sex and penis jokes tonight, sorry. I was cuddling with her after we were having sex one time, and she turned to me and she said, I think I realized for the first time in my entire life that I'm gay. And I'm like, after having sex with me? Awesome. And so I didn't say anything, and she's like, don't you have anything to say? I was like, what do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say to that? Oh, you're gay after having sex with me? That's great. I'm so glad I can help you arrive at this decision. You know what I mean? That's great. You're gay. That's why you're not shaving your legs? Okay. You're gay. Is that why you have a bigger penis than me? What? That doesn't make any sense at all. Man. My mom's a coon-ass, and my dad's a redneck. So I don't really have an accent. They just kind of cancel out. But I love going to see my dad's side of the family. Because I went up there one time when I was a little kid. They're like, Trey, how old are you? I was like, I'm 13. I'm 13. And that's not how I fucking talk. But up there in Northeast Louisiana, they have that accent. So everybody's just talking to me normal and everything. My sister's in the background just dying of laughter, punching me the whole time. Like, Trey, fuck you. That's not funny. And I was like, shut up. You're just mad because I'm the only plain child. All right. I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done. Susie, get me the hell out of here, Mr. Wizard.